Tonight's episode of Quarantine Tonight is brought to you by Do Right Right Now.
Not yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quarantine Tonight. We are so happy you're here. My name is Mike Flood, and this is our St. Patrick's Day show. Can you believe it? And looking around at the band tonight, I might be the only one wearing green. There's one. Well, one of the lead folks has a little green on. I tell you what, we are excited about tonight because we haven't had this band before. You might recognize at least one of the artists has been on this show a couple of times. We'll introduce you to him in just a little bit. But the act we have tonight started in South Omaha back in 1972. We've got a couple of original members, and even the non-originals were just a couple of years behind. So if you've heard of this band called Travis, you are in for a great night. They've got a great story with a lot of music that you're going to love. Yes, last night was Irish music. Tonight is just a night to relax. Turn the lights down low, move the end table out of the room, and prepare for 2 hours of music that I guarantee you will not find on any other channel lineup anywhere in the great state of Nebraska. A couple quick notes. Of course, we do this live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights. We're getting the lights all adjusted here. Starting next week, Johnny Ray Gomez is going to be filling in for me as my days get a little bit different. And I tell you what, Johnny Ray has got some great acts coming in next week. The Haig Brothers, the Bottle Tops, you know them from Lincoln, and then a little polka, and that will be a week from tonight right here on this program. So Johnny Ray is going to be filling in for me for just the next couple of weeks, and then, of course, we'll be back in this program. We'll be celebrating next week 1 year on the air. That's right, 1 year ago, March 25th, Quarantine Tonight started. We thought it was going to be a 2-week thing, and here we are 12 months later, still wearing masks during the day. You're not going to see so many masks tonight. A reminder that we do have an exemption under the law, so nobody's violated anything. I just want you to be prepared when you see like a dozen people on stage tonight, because they are all gathering here for the purpose of providing you a great show. Tell you what I'm going to do. I want to introduce Jonah to you. Jonah, come on up here. He is going to do our prayer tonight. He does a great job for us. He just got done on a state basketball run where he ran the cameras for 2 weeks and did a great job. The state basketball tournament this year was a fun one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great. It was awesome to have fans back again because, with COVID stuff last year, like nobody was there. So it's always a great atmosphere. So, yeah, it's great.
This guy does a wonderful job and is an important part of our operation. And I do like to invite him up to have him do the prayer because he's good at it and he is one of our best. So, Jonah, why don't you take care of business tonight for us?
Okay, let's pray. Father God, we thank you so much for the blessings you've given us. Thank you for the great day, for the moisture we've been getting. Thank you, God, for the safe travels that the band is able to get here safely tonight. I pray that as each one of us tunes in tonight, that you would just touch our hearts with this music. And I pray, God, that we would just be able to glorify you and really get into the spirit of things. And I pray that you just protect us as we leave here tonight and protect those people at home, keep them safe, keep them protected. And I pray, God, that we would be excited for the day when we can meet together again and just bring this nation together and unify us. Thank you, God, so much for everything that you've given us. We pray all these things in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Well, I tell you what, the pride of Beatrice right there doing a good job. You had to pray for the moisture. There's more of it on the way. Yeah. You and Jeff Fox must be communicating. All right, thank you very much, Jonah. Let's invite the band up. This is the Travis Band. Come on up. We got a whole group here. I mean, a whole group. We've got them coming from Omaha and Lincoln. Yes, they're walking on stage. It's going to be a tidal wave of people. This band got its start, and it's a great story, actually. In 1972, Albert Red Travis, who was a Omaha South music educator, got a couple of guys together, and before they knew it, they were traveling all over the United States. And I'm going to have the guy behind the drums here introduce himself for just a moment.
Yes, my name is Mike Vlasakis, and I was one of the original members, as well as Jorge Nila. Dan came around, Dan Curran, in about 78. Frank Madrigal also was involved in the early selection of the band. And we're all back together here, as well as new members, and we'll get to everybody later on.
Imagine a educator. This is the power of a teacher in 1972 that touched just a few lives, and then a few more, and then hundreds of lives later and families later. A band that's still making waves across the great state of Nebraska. We're gonna enjoy a lot more tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, help us welcome Travis on stage, News Channel Nebraska.
Groove. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Hey. Hey, hey. There's a place where everybody's going to. It's a place that's a place to be. It's a scene where everybody wants to be seen. If you choose to go and get your mind right, your body will follow. But you better be there way ahead of time, or stand in line. Everybody's gonna be there. There'll be party people everywhere. And one thing you know for sure, it's sold out. Gotta get in. Oh yeah. Everybody's gotta get in. It's sold out. Gotta be there. Everybody gotta be there. Late at night, the place will be bumping, so you better bring your dancing shoes, 'cause there's gonna be some hot, funky rhythm and blues. If you choose to go and make a statement, that's not hard to swallow. But you're gonna be some competition there, so beware. With a little bit of soul now, and some positive emotion, and one thing you know for sure, it's sold out. Gotta get in. Oh yeah. Everybody's gotta get in. It's sold out. Gotta be there. Oh yeah. Everybody gotta be there. It's sold out. Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in. It's sold out. Gotta be there. Everybody gotta be there. It's sold out. Woo. It's sold out. Oh yeah. It's sold out. It's sold out. Oh yeah. Yeah. Party people everywhere. Sold out. Throw your hands up in the air. Sold out. Players got their dancing shoes. Sold out. Got no time to have no blues. Sold Party out. People everywhere. Sold Throw out. Your hands up in the air. Sold If you're having fun with D.O.P. Somebody, everybody, come on and raise your hand. Yeah, yeah. With a little bit of soul now, and some positive emotion, and one thing you know for sure, it's sold out. Gotta get in. Oh yeah. Everybody gotta get in. It's sold out. Gotta be there. Oh yeah. Everybody gotta be there. It's sold out. Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in. It's sold out. Sold out. Thank you. Just your hand, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hot as the sun on the sand. Just as close as two lovers all alone. You know where it's at. It's down to the bone. Getting down, down, down to the bone. Getting down, down, down to the bone. Getting down, down, down to the bone. When you get there, will you feel home? Right down. Smooth as a touch of a baby's soft skin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just as fresh as your first taste of sin. Just as sweet as good loving, you hear a soft moan. You know where it's at. It's down to the bone. Getting down, down, down to the bone. Getting down, down, down to the bone. Getting down, down, down to the bone. When you get there, will you feel home? Right down. Of the love that you make, yeah, 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 yeah. You've got to realize it's more than I can take. Just as strong as the feeling of someone you know where it's at. It's down to the bone, getting down, down, down to the bone. Getting down, down, down to the bone. Getting down, down, down to the bone. When you get there, ho! where it's at. It's down to the bone. Down to the bone, some cold blood music. Here's some Tower of Power. You got to funkify. You've got to funkify. You've got to funkify. You've got to funkify. Move to the music. You got to shout the jingling. You got to groove with the rhythm, girl. Get slick and shake that thing. That thing. Yeah. Just let it be for real. If you've got the power, well, you all know, gotta do. You can't lay down, just have to groove. Oh, you got to funkify. Well, you got to funkify. Now, if you want to get funky, like a bow-legged monkey, I'm telling you, you've got to funkify. You got to kick through the backbeat before you get too old. You got to flash to the fire and let it grab your soul. Your soul. Just let it be for real. Back to the rock. If you've got the power, well, you all know you gotta do. You can't lay down, just have to groove. Oh, you got to funkify. Well, you've got to funkify. Now, if you want to get funky, like a bow-legged monkey, I'm telling you, you've got to funkify. They say it's in the blood. It's in the blood, in the blood. When they say it's in the blood, yeah. It's in the blood, in the blood. Somebody said it's in the blood. It's in the blood, in the blood. Well, they say it's in the blood, girl. It's in the blood, in the blood. But don't you know it's in your soul? 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 How don't you know it's in your soul, mama? Don't you know it's in your soul? Don't you know it's in your soul? Yeah. Don't you know it's in your soul? Talking about that funky nature, yeah, yeah. You got to funkify. Whoa, 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 yeah. You got to funkify. If you got the power, you got to funkify. And let it be for real, why don't you? You got to funkify. And I'm telling you right now, you got to funkify. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. Babes into running round, hanging with the crowd. Put your business in the street, talking out loud. Saying you bought this and that, how much you done spent. I swear she must believe it's all heaven sent. Hey, big boy, you better bring the chick around. To the sad, sad truth, you dirty low down. Taught her how to talk like that. Gave that big idea. Nothing you can't handle, nothing you ain't got. Put your money on the table, drive it off the lot. Turn on that old love light, try to make it to a yes. Same old schoolboy games got you into this mess. Hey son, you're gonna get back in town to the sad, sad truth. You're done all down. Put those ideas in your head. Well, come on back after the sun. You low, 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 low down. You ain't got to be so bad, got to be so cold. This dog-eat-dogging with the Jones is getting old. Got to have a Jones for this, Jones for that. With this running with the Joneses, boy, just ain't where it's at. No, no. You're gonna come back around to the sad, sad truth. You've done it all down. Got you thinking like that, boy.
All right. You caught me off guard there. You shouldn't have, because it's the exact time. I was just enjoying the music. By the way, this is a great sound. How many here went to Omaha South High School here, by a raise of hands here? Who here went to another school outside of Omaha? Just a couple here. Oh, where did you go? We got to talk to you. Lincoln East. So this is really a collection of Lincoln folks and Omaha folks, right? All right. Now, where did you go to school? You were at Omaha South? All right.
76.
Class of 76. So the originals here, we got one 19, what year were you?
74.
1974, 76, 78, 73 over there. Oh, my gosh.
Keyboard, Dan, 76.
76. I'd say a lot of lives have been touched by Omaha South High School, by the way. How many times has this band played since 1972, if you had to guess?
Wow, a lot. Because between 72 and about 80, we toured the Central States region, Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Dakotas, down to Oklahoma and east.
All out of Omaha South.
Yeah.
40. Oh, hang on a second. How many weekends a year?
I bet we played 45 weekends a year, averaging 2 to 3 nights a week. Yeah.
How did your parents sign off on this, by the way?
They still don't know.
And by the way, this is a father and son duo right here. Oh, and this is, oh my gosh, the whole current, his niece or wife? Which one?
I'm his wife. I'm Ben's mother. I don't have an identity anymore. I am Ben Curran's mother.
Well, that is a nice thing to be. Ben's been on this show a couple of times, has done a great job. Hey, I love this music. Who picked all the music for tonight? Was that you?
Well, we do it kind of collectively. We have a book of songs material that we have, and we just kind of go through and
This really is kind of the rock and roll version of the Leo Lonnie Polka Orchestra. You know that. Like, I've seen this before. It's just
with all
not
due
polka
respect to
music.
Leo
Yeah.
Lonnie.
I tell you what, we're going to have more coming up here in just a moment, but we're going to check that forecast. We've got another round of showers on the way. We'll check the news. But first, let's take a look at Mike's mailbag. We get letters from all over the state, including from some of you. We appreciate them very much. Let's find out who's in the mailbag tonight. Yes, a lot of our viewers still write us actual letters, and we love them. You can send them by email, but we don't read them. Only the ones that come through the Postal Service. Here's Henrietta in Alliance. I have certainly enjoyed the Quarantine Tonight programs. Searching for all the great talents has been rewarding. Thanks for all the effort. I enjoy hearing all sorts of music and talents. Keep up the good work. If and when we can forget COVID-19, please don't stop your programs. They let one forget the world and live on. Well, thank you, Henrietta in Alliance. It's nice to have you from Box Butte County. Here's one from Dorothy in Bloomfield. I love Quarantine Tonight. It's a great program and certainly better than some of the garbage that's on TV. I would love to have Lynn Dvorak more. It's good old country western music. You can't beat the oldies. And by the way, Lynn is finishing up in Texas, and we hope to have him back soon in sunny Nebraska. And if we can round him up, we will certainly put him on. It's been about a year since he's been on. He was one of our first. And here's one from Ron Stempick in Duncan. I wanted to tell you how much I enjoy your TV station in Quarantine Tonight. You have a lot of talented people on your show, but my favorite is the Leo Lonnie Band. Thank you, and God bless you. Well, thank you for all of those nice letters. Remember to send us one if you'd like to comment on one of your favorite shows, maybe encourage someone to come back. It means a lot to us. And even just telling us, hey, you should try out this band. You'd be surprised how many times we follow up on that. We've got so much more music to go, another hour and a half right here on News Channel Nebraska. Let's go ahead and take a look at news with Alex Loroff. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. Quarantine Tonight here on News Channel Nebraska. This is the suit jacket that I want for my show someday. Look at, where do you get something like this? This is nice.
Von Mar.
Oh, okay. Well, they sell those at Von Mar. Wow, that's really nice. Look at that. You're a real performer with something like that. And the two of you have got the moves up here on the front.
You try to sync things up so you can give a little bit of a show. So, yeah.
Like the Temptations or the Supremes. I haven't figured out which one.
Well, we try to combine as much of that as we can. So, yes.
It's the same thing as a polka band, except different music, right? Yeah. A little bit more hip movement. Well, they would, but they got to go kind of slow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Quarantine Tonight right here on News Channel Nebraska. Give it up in your living room for Travis on News Channel Nebraska.
December, the day I'll always remember. Yes, I will, 'cause that was the day when my daddy died. Never knew much about him, never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth now.
Mama just hung her head and said,
My papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he died, all he left us was alone. My papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he died, all he left us was alone. Hey, Mama, is it true to say that Papa never worked a day in his life?
bad talk going around town saying Papa had 3 outside children and another wife. And that ain't right.
Folks say Papa never much on thinking. Spend much of his time chasing women and drinking. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth now.
Mama just hung her head and said,
my papa was a rolling stone.
My son,
wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. My papa was a rolling stone.
Dadgummit,
wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Marcus Nunez on the trumpet. My papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. My papa was a rolling stone.
my son,
Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Yeah, yeah. My papa was a rolling stone.
my son,
Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Oh, alone. Oh, alone. Alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just wanna be free. Oh, yeah. I just wanna be free. Yeah, yeah. Wanna be free from all the hurt. Wanna be free from all the pain. I wanna end this lonely hours. I wanna end this lonely day.
City, Chicago. We got some Tower of Power here for you.
Your trick bag and ease on into head back, but you ain't just exactly sure what's hip. You start to let your hair grow, you spend big bucks copping your wardrobe. Somehow you know there's much more to the trip. What is hip? Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, you're passing years will show you're in a hip trip. Maybe hipper than hip. What is hip? You became a part of the new breed, been smoking only the best weed, hanging out on the so-called hippie set. You've been seen in all the right places, seen with just the right faces. Should be satisfied till it ain't quite right. What is hip? Tell me, if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, passing years will show you're in a hip trip. Maybe hipper than hip. What is hip? What it ain't, yeah, well, you done went and found you a guru in an effort to find you a new you, and maybe even managed to raise your conscious level. While you're starting to find the right road, one thing you should know: what's hip today might become passé. What is hip? Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, the passing years will show you're in a hip trip. Maybe hipper than hip. What is hip? Think about it, y'all. Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, passing you the show. What is hip? Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, passing you the show. What is hip? What is hip? Oh, I'd like to know. What is hip? Is it in? the style of your hair? What is hip? Is it in the clothes that you wear? What is hip? I'd like to know. What is hip? Oh, I'd like to know. What is hip? What's hip, y'all? Hey! What is hip?
What is hip, T.O.P.? Some Steely Dan.
Put me on the Wolverine back to Annandale. It was still September when your daddy was quite surprised to see you with the working girls in the county jail. Well, I'm smoking with the boys upstairs when I heard about the whole affair. I said, oh no, William and Mary won't do. Well, I did not think the girl could be so cruel. And I'm never going back to my old school. Holy Anders, looking outside the door. Soon they're gonna be in bloom back in Annandale. I can't stand her doing what she did before, living like a gypsy queen in a fairy tale. Hear the whistle, but I can't go. I'm gonna take her down to Mexico. She said, whoa, no, whatever horror won't do now. Well, I did not think a girl could be so cruel. And I'm never going back to my old school. take her down to Mexico. She said, whoa, no, whatever I won't do. Well, I did not think the girl could be so cruel. And I'm never going back to my old school.
Ho, ladies and gentlemen, this is Travis tonight here on News Channel Nebraska's Quarantine Tonight. I got to give the horn section a good time because these guys have really been tearing it up. This is what the band was started with and made of, and we've got an original member here, class of 1973.
73, yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, are you like, gosh, how many years can I put in this band? 47, 48 years?
For 40 years. We took a break for a minute.
Oh, you did not take a break.
Took a break.
Are you from, were you in the Love Shack video?
I was.
Oh, well, let's just stop the press for a second here. Now, you were in the Love Shack video for the B-52s?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
You in the B-52s?
No, just the horn parts.
How did this happen?
Well, it's a long story. Too long.
We've got time. It's a 2-hour program.
I lived in New York at the time, and then I got a call, and my friends did the horn section, but they had a video out, and so they called me for that, and then the rest is on MTV.
Isn't that something? Video killed the radio star.
Right.
That's awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now if you watch the video to the B-52's Love Shack, 1980. No, that's not too way back. That's still in the prime of MTV, by the way. All right, who do we have over here?
Marcus.
From Omaha?
Originally from Chicago.
How'd you end up in Omaha?
Well, I was in the Air Force Band for 4 years, and I just stayed in town. So, and I just kept freelancing and working with various bands around the area. So,
stationed at Offutt?
Yes.
All right, and you never left. You said, "I love it here."
Yes. And this is my second gig with the band, so I'm still learning. So but it's a fun band. So.
You go back to 2020.
Yes, 2000.
Oh, okay. So your second run with the band. Gosh, even the people that are newcomers have been with the band 20 years. That's nice. All right. Now
Only seems that way.
This guy here actually is finishing up at the University of Illinois in Omaha. He's an Omaha guy, and tell us about your journey. You're getting your master's in music?
Yeah, in jazz performance. I'm actually from Hooper, Nebraska. So.
Oh, I know Hooper. My best fan at my wedding's from Hooper, Kurt Ruey. Yeah. Do you know Kurt?
You know everyone in town when you come from a town of like 400 people.
If I walked into the Office Bar and Grill right now in Hooper, I could name everybody sitting at a bar stool, including the late Larry Rice. You remember him?
I do not, actually.
The old proprietor of the Office?
Oh, yeah. It's been a minute. I'm pretty young, so I'm.
Probably not been to the Office Bar before?
No, I mean like a couple times,
If you're ever hanging out there, you're probably a drunk, so it's a good thing you don't know anything about it. That's good. You get your doctorate. And then over here, who do we have here?
My name is J.J. Masney.
And where are you from?
From Fremont originally. I live in Arlington now. So.
Oh, Dodge County? You kept it in Dodge County?
Washington County.
Oh, that's right.
Taxes are cheaper.
Are they really?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here. And what got you into music?
Well, I played in the band at Fremont High School for my entire time there and started music program at UNO. Took a little hiatus from it, 13 years to be exact, and then Kind of got started back when I got asked to play at a family friend's funeral. Got hooked up with the band through Frank. Frank's actually my supervisor at work, and the rest is history. Here I am.
There you go. We've had a lot of great musicians from Fremont. Mark Vieladal is all about this show, and we've got a couple others, including the Happy Players, the polka band of those young guys that go to high school, used to go to high school at Fremont High?
Not personally, but definitely heard of them. My family's from Schuyler and the surrounding areas and stuff, so polka music it runs deep. So
you probably were born at the Oak Ballroom, or conceived. We don't know.
I know I wasn't conceived there, but I have been to the Oak Ballroom a couple times. So.
Well, he's got details. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are enjoying this band. They are putting on a great show. We hope you are too. We've got another hour to go with Travis right here on News Channel Nebraska. Welcome back to Quarantine Tonight. We've got a great show on this, I about said Thanksgiving evening. I'm talking about this St. Patrick's Day night. Not a lot of green, by the way. You didn't stick with any green tonight.
I had green on at work today, and so I thought I'd change and do something with more colors. So
you went pink. No green for you either.
No, the green is over here.
Okay. Yes, he's definitely done the green. He's got that figured out. Well, we hope you had a great St. Patrick's Day. We have had a lot of fun doing this show, and we have been looking forward to tonight with all these horns and the guitar and the drums. This is what makes Quarantine Tonight great. Let's do some more of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis on NCN.
It's a Saturday night and I was hanging out, looking for a place to party. So I jumped into my ride and I hit the road, cause there's only one place to go, down to the nightclub. Get what you want and you know how to find it, to the nightclub. We go bumpty, bumpty, bump, bump city, sitting on the dance floor, checking it out, watching the man with the fast feet. Got a hip in his dreads and a bad boogaloo and a big old bag of tricks, down to the nightclub. The women be right, just ready and ready to the nightclub. We'd be slick, 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 and all the people be bumping at Bump City. The joint be jumping at Bump City. Your mama be humping at Bump City. While the band be pumping, the beat be something. The band be pumping. One time, y'all. Tonight's almost gone, and I'm still going strong. The party's been so hearty. I hope it doesn't show when I'm driving down the road that I had too much to drink, down to the nightclub. Well, you got the dough, the liquor will flow to the nightclub. Tied on a drunk, get drunk, get drunk, down to the nightclub. We go bumpty, bumpty, bump, down to the nightclub. Slick, 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 down to the nightclub. We go bumpty, bumpty, bump, down to the nightclub. Tied on a drunk, drunk, down to the nightclub. If you got the dough, the liquor will flow to the nightclub. Yeah, oh yeah, to the nightclub. You can get what you want if you know how to find it, to the nightclub. Come on, to the nightclub. Yeah, oh yeah, to the nightclub. The women be right, just ready and pretty, to the nightclub. All right now, to the nightclub. Down to the nightclub. Bumpty, bumpty, bump.
Down to the nightclub. Little Tower of Power. Next tune features Angie.
everybody does, yeah, that's okay. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. Something about you, boy, that makes me sweat. How do you feel? I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think at all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think at all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. I'm lonely.
She's lonely. Need you tonight. We'll bring the horns back up. Here's a Chicago tune.
I was walking down the street one day. A man came up to me and asked if what the time was that was on my watch. Yeah, and I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? So I can't imagine why. Oh no, we've all got time enough to cry. As I was walking down the street one day, a pretty lady looked at me and said her diamond watch had stopped cold dead. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? So I can't imagine why. Oh no, we've all got time enough to cry. As I was walking down the street one day, being pushed and shoved by people trying to beat the clock. Oh, so I just don't know, I don't know, I don't know.
time it is. Does anybody really care? So I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to die. Everybody's crying. I don't care about time. Well, I don't care.
Thank you.
Looking at the devil, grinning at his gun. Things will start shaking. I begin to run. Bullets start chasing. I begin to stop. We begin to wrestle. I was on the top. I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Stiff all in the collar, fluffy in the face. Chit chat chatter trying, stuffy in the place. Thank you for the party, but I could never stay. Many things on my mind, words in the way. I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Dance to the music all night long. Everyday people sing a simple song. Mama's so happy. Mama starts to cry. Papa's still saying, you can make it if you try. I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Different strokes for every folks. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Flaming eyes of people's fear burning into you. Many men are missing much. Hey, what would you? Using truth or making love? Take it for a starter. Dying young is hard to take. Selling out is harder. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again. you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again.
This is a song by Jack Mack and the Heart Attack. I was so in love, too blind to see. She didn't care a damn about me. Took it for granted, broke my heart, hurt me so bad, tore me apart. I've been a long time down, but I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I've been a long time down, but I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I'm looking up. Got a cloud in the sky. I'm ready to fly. I'm looking up. Yeah, yeah. Look out! Oh, world's gone crazy, out of control. Sometimes I think, Lord, Lord, I can't take no more. Too much trouble. Yeah, too much pain. Come on, let's get together and make the change. You know why? I've been a long time down, but I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I've been a long time down, but I'm looking up, y'all. Looking up. I'm looking up. I'm looking up. Got a cloud in the sky. I'm ready to fly. Hey! Jacksonville. Looking up. Detroit City. Looking up. Waco, Texas. Looking up. Eastern Philly. Looking up. Oakland, good God. Looking up. Lincoln, Nebraska. Looking up. Boston, Mass. Looking up. Council, Kentucky. Looking up. Thank you. Some Chicago.
Oh, what we're doing. I'm with you, that's all that matters. Time passes much too quickly when we're together laughing. I wish I could sing it to you. Whoa, whoa, wish I could sing it to you. Whoa, 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 mostly I'm silent. Silent. La 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 la. Never think of the right words to say. When I kiss you, I feel 1,000 different feelings. A color of chill all over my body. And when I feel them, I quickly try to decide which one I try to put into words. Whoa, whoa, try to put into words. Whoa, 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 mostly I'm standing. La 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 la. Silent. Only the beginning of what I want to feel forever. Yeah. Ho ho ho. Yeah. In the beginning of what I want to feel forever. Yeah. Only the beginning. Only just the start. Yeah, got to get you into my life, mama. I got to get you next to me. Yeah. beginning, only the beginning.
Quarantine tonight right here at News Channel Nebraska. We are so glad you're here, and we have to have a conversation with her for just a second because I found out that her grandparents and her spent summers together outside of Madison, Nebraska. Is that true? All right, so let's introduce your grandparents for just a second.
Yeah, Leola and Oscar Radant. They're no longer with us. My mother is Carol Klaus and my dad is Charlie Klaus, but they would send my sister and I up to visit my grandparents once a week every summer. It was probably one of the most memorable times of my life was to spend time with my grandparents up in Madison.
So you dream to be a farmer now, is that right?
Not so much. I'm still in Lincoln, but I have very fond memories of bottle lambs and plucking chickens and that kind of thing.
Once you touch that Madison County soil, you'll never want to go anywhere else.
That's right.
All right. So she grew up there, and this is her family here. You might not notice this, but the story is she married a musician. She raised a musician over here with her son, and you took a 30-year break out of the singing business where you sang growing up in Lincoln and then returned to it later in life.
That's correct. Lincoln East High School, shout out to John Peterson. Spent a couple hours a day in high school singing with John Peterson under his direction. So, yeah, it was good times. And, yep, hiatus, professional life, kids got in the way, and here I am again, so...
Dan, you knew what you were doing when you married her. You knew you married a musician. It just took 30 years to find it again.
I married better than she did. That's all I know. So I set the bar a lot higher than she did. So I want to also say that my dad is an artist up in Omaha. He's a pinstriper, but he did my guitar. He did the flames, and he also pinstriped that guitar. So he's kind of got a part in this whole thing too.
So you really didn't have a choice growing up. You were going to be a musician whether you liked it or not.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait, how old were you when you started? So Chad Barnhill, who does music, said you used to come to his music store as a young man many years ago.
Yeah, that was back when he had a music shop in Havelock. I attended this program called the Academy of Rock, and Midwest Music Center was on Havelock, and that's where we went. And he had a basement area where we had a couple studio rooms, and our bands would go there. And that's kind of how I got started in playing bands and doing all that stuff, and here I am today. So,
how old were you when that happened?
When I was over at Midwest, I was probably 14, 15, around that area. So, maybe 13. I can't remember.
I think it turned out pretty well for you, though.
I think so. I get called a lot for gigs, so I must be doing something right.
He's been on this show 3 times, so something's going right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back with more of Travis in just a moment. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Tonight's episode of Quarantine Tonight is brought to you by Do Right, Right Now.
Special hello tonight if you are watching from South Omaha. We were just talking during the break. South Omaha built this band quite literally, and South Omaha supports this band. And we know that tonight there's a lot of folks watching in South Omaha that recognize a lot of the faces up here because this band is really an outgrowth of that part of Omaha, which, as we were talking during the break, has really built Nebraska's largest city. Meatpacking and beef and the beef industry. It really originates there in the south end of Omaha, and today working just as hard as it ever has to make things work for the beef industry in the United States. So we want to say a special hello to them and a big thank you to everybody that has supported this band since 1972. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Travis on NCN.
Somebody's been cutting on my groove. Yeah, they did. Don't you know they did? I said somebody cutting on me now. Yeah, they did. Don't you know they did? Somebody's wearing my baby's shoes. He's stepping behind, I'm singing the blues. Somebody's smoking my baby's pipe. He's toting heavy, I'm getting uptight. Oh, I said somebody's been cutting out
somebody been cutting on my groove. Yeah, they did. It could happen to you. Now if somebody cuts your groove, I'm gonna tell you just what to do. Get you another woman and boogie all night. Get your thing up and everything will be alright. Walk around with the attitude that you're a mellow fellow. Don't worry about a thing, she's gonna come back to you mellow. I said somebody been cutting on my groove. Don't worry about it. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't let it get you down. Think about it. Now you ain't really doing too bad at all now, are you, brother? Think about how many times that woman has caused you a lot of trouble. How many times she's raised her voice, thrown the dishpan, and busted the window. You have no doubt in your mind what kind of a man you are. Now you're gonna stand there and watch a boogie off with another fella? No, not me. Try to smile when you see him walking out the door. Cry like you never cried before. Make him think you got a good thing going on, yeah. And if you're lucky, she's gonna leave you anyhow. I said, cut it. Don't matter no how. Bring it up. It's grooving. Get in your Cadillac car, cruise around with the top down. If some can't cut your groove, then you gotta move. Get up your face. Think about it. If someone cut your groove, you gotta be smooth. Groove. That's Wayne Cochran. That song was arranged by our saxophone player and original member, Mr. Jorge Nila. Nila, like tequila. Here's something a little more modern.
Here we go, boys.
Suck up and go, cool it, swallow, swallow, all breathe deep, take it all in, come cheap. Push it through the door, cause in between the lines, I'm gonna pack more line, so I can get down in. Ooh, traffic jam, got more cars than a beach got sand. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, fill it up, till no more. I'm no crazy creep, I got it coming to me. I'm not satisfied, the hunger keep on growing. I eat too much, and I drink too much, and I want too much, too much. Gotta get somewhere, I mean, you never know, maybe. Who do you think you're watching? Who do you think you need? Play for me, play more, 10 times in the same day. I need more, I'm going over my shoulders. Gonna take more from you. Letter about letter. Drink too much, want too much, too much. On my shoulder, I got this growl in my tummy. I'm gonna stop it today. 'Cause I eat too much and I drink too much. And I want too much, too much. Suck it up, suck it up. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, yeah. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, baby. I eat too much. I drink too much. I want too much.
Dave Matthews. Here's a little more modern tune by Lighthouse, band that was out in the late 70s.
dressed up in moonbeams. Everywhere we'll go, we'll laugh and sing. I'll kiss you morning, noon, and night. And all the universe will smile on us, 'cause they know that this time I'll yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. We'll fly. We'll fly to the west. There is no place we can't call our own. We'll fly to the north. We'll fly to the south. Different planets will be called our own. Yeah, we'll fly. Yeah, we'll fly. We'll fly to the east. We'll fly to the west. There's no place we can't call our own. We'll fly to the north. We'll fly to the south. Every planet will become our own. Oh, yeah. One fine morning. Thank you. Frank, tell them about this one.
It's another Tower Power song. It was one of their top hits in the about 72. Slow song. It was always played at the Mercy dances when Travis would play. It's just one of those classic R&B slow songs that is nostalgic and just a nice tune. So it's called You're Still a Young Man.
so young. Can't you understand that I think like a man? Still a young man, baby. Ooh, don't waste your time. Oh no, no, baby. Still a young man, baby. I'm not wasting my time. Once again, ooh, just begging you please, darling, think twice about me, 'cause I'm not so bad, I could make you happy, I'm not a madman. Be together, I'd get to you through any weather. I love you, yes I love you tonight, and I'll never, never leave you. No, no, I won't, sweet lady. Don't waste your time. The damage is done. You see that you were wrong. You wake up wondering just how well I've done. Well, I've done all right. Yes, there are some girls, but you know I drop them on side just for you. Because I love you. Oh. You're still a young man, baby. Ooh, don't waste your time. I'm not a young man, baby. And I don't feel that I'm wasting my time. Now when it's you, girl, you better believe someday you'll understand just what it means when a man comes to you with a little heart in his hand, but just to love you, just to get up next to you and hold you. Oh, baby, say I'm wasting my time. When it's my time, baby, you better listen to me. Saying that I'm loving you, yeah. Hey, 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 now, baby. I stand that it's you. Talking to you, baby. I never, no, I never do you no wrong. No, baby. If you would check my stuff out one time, just to hold you, just to squeeze you. All I want to do is get up next to you and please you, baby. Do you hear where I'm coming from?
Wow, the pride of South Omaha, live and in person tonight here on News Channel Nebraska's Quarantine Tonight. We want to thank all of our talented musicians and artists for putting on a show. There's one guy we haven't got to back here who's been hiding, not so out in the open. Ladies and gentlemen, tell everybody who you are.
Dan Trawicki.
Dan, if I have my math correct, not only were you an Omaha South graduate, what year?
76.
And his dad, actually, a little bird told me, actually ran the zoo before it was the Henry Dorley Zoo. Is that right? He was the zookeeper?
He was the zookeeper when it was Riverview Park.
So you were back there with the fierce animals. Did you grow up, like, close to them?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
What was close to the house there?
That little brick house that's on the property, that's where they used to live, on the property, 24/7. So it's a historical landmark now. But he was very close friends with the gorilla Casey back then. He could get right up to his face, and he wouldn't do anything to him.
Well, I've got some stories about gorillas. Have you ever heard about what happened in Royal, Nebraska? I know some stories. Well, I want to thank you, and I want to thank all of you for being here tonight on behalf of all of our viewers. This is a wonderful experience to share your talent, and on behalf of all the happy people watching you tonight, that maybe you're from South Omaha or anywhere across Nebraska, whether you're from Alliance or Scottsbluff, I want to thank you so much. My name is Mike Flood. I am your host, but I'm going to be taking a little leave of absence as I finish up things here in the capital city, and we're going to have Johnny Ray Gomez, who I think everybody here knows. He's going to be filling in for me. He does a great job arranging all of these shows, and he's going to be the MC for the short term here. So on behalf of all of us here at News Channel Nebraska, thank you so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and check news and that forecast. It's on the way. You're watching NCN. Good night.